All right. Anna, how are you?
Good. Good morning.
Good morning. Drew, Erica, how are you? It's great to see you.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm settling back into Portland life.
I love it. I love it. My daughter's down visiting from there. She's going back up tomorrow.
Awesome.
Oh my God. It's Crystal Catalina. Talk about perfect mind. Oh, and Casey Harden's joining. Sarah Barker's in the house. Rhonda, welcome. We've got Drew lining up. Guys, we've got an incredible call planned today, and we're going to start jumping right into it. It's 9 a.m. First of all, I want to set the intention for the call. So this is what we're going to work on, and I want you to walk away from today. We're going to get ourselves grounded, and this week's grounding is going to be based on our future setting our week, so that we're going to take a snapshot of our week of how it's going to look in the future, something that's really impactful to do. Then what we're going to do is we're going to continue our story down, building the story brand on how we sell to people, how we make our clients the hero and we are the guide. We're going to work on getting them into action and giving them the plan today. And then we're going to have some reflection, and we're going to get prepared for Wednesday's call, which I have a new exciting twist to language of sales this week, and I want you guys to be prepared for it. Does that sound like a good call? All right. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate all of you superstars being here. Remember the greatness that you have inside of you. Every one of you has got greatness inside of you. And what we're going to do is lean into that today. We're going to start off with the grounding exercise. So I'd like for you guys to get as comfortable as you possibly can. I like to, reinforce myself with my chair. I make sure that my feet are touching the ground. And I really do just feel that butt sitting down and grounding me down to the chair. And I'm going to close my eyes. I just want you guys with me. Let's just get started with taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. I'm going to ask you to continue to do the breathing in the same repetition of in through the nose and out through the mouth. You're activating the central nervous system, and you're asking yourself to change your state. Feel the connection of your feet to the ground, your bottom to the seat, and the connection of the air going all the way through your nose, your lungs, down to your toes, and into your fingers. We're going to continue the deep breathing, and I'm going to want you to think about the one thing that you can control, which is your state and the thoughts that get you into that state. I want you to think about what's the most important thing this week. And now I want you to see yourself on Friday. You're going to keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. What does your Friday look like? Are you proud of your accomplishments? Do you feel that you left something on the table? Is there another conversation that you wanted to have and just didn't get? Was there a gym that you maybe didn't connect with that you should have? Or are you completely satisfied with your efforts and how you showed up this week? And as you look back on the week, what actions took place? What conversations were nailed down? And how was the best version of yourself serving you? I want you to see that best version of your week. You had momentum. You connected. You had people sign up. You were guiding people to a successful health journey in an ecosystem of health and wealth. And you're proud. Continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and see that person on Friday with gratitude for how the week is going to go. Continue to breathe, and as we come back to the call, keep in mind the greatness that you have on Friday from the efforts that you put in throughout the week and how you're going to show up. As we come back to the call, let's be still in that state, and let's be the best version that we possibly can be. And guys, with that, I just want to tell you, it is going to be a great week. We are going to get some things done. Casey, I can see you're fired up. You got that, you're getting the smile going. You're ready to go. So guys, I want to talk to you. We've had so much great conversation. And I think, just raise a hand. Who's picked up something from Language of Sales that they've weaved into their conversations over the last, couple of weeks that we've been doing Language of Sales? Just, has anyone done something that it's helped them out? Okay, so it's raising. And Crystal, can you come off mute and just tell me what's one thing that you've picked up over the last few weeks in the trainings that has helped you to be a better communicator?
Just remembering to make the client the hero. Like, that really is the first time I've heard that. And I think often we can get wrapped up in like, oh, well, just share your story. It's just like sharing value, share your story. But after sharing your story, it really is about them and how we can help them and what their needs are. How can these supplements supplement their life in the best way? It's not just about like, oh, I dropped 70 pounds. It's how this can help you. Like, yes, that's my story, is to inspire you, but we also want to direct the attention back to you.
100%. And when we're doing that, we're automatically listening more, because when we're telling our story, they might not even be clicking with our story. They might be saying, well, that's great for them. I'm really not interested. So we're listening to what they're saying. And then remember that we're gaining familiarity. So what we're going to be doing, what we talked about last week, and we're going to be re-emphasizing this week, we're going to be keyword backtracking. We're going to be paying attention to what they say and how they say it. When they say, I just don't feel like this is the right time for me. And I would love an opportunity to get healthier, but I just don't feel that it's right. We would say, listen, I understand what doesn't feel right about the opportunity. And you said something about love. Tell me more about that. What would you love? Why would you love to get more healthy? We're going to make them communicate in a familiar space with them. So what we're going to talk about, guys, is kind of a summary of everything that we've gone through on the building the brand story. We're going to keep repeating, and then we're going to add in some new layers. When we approach people and we want to build, when Xendurance wants to build and improve people's health, because we're on that's our world, is to prove health. And if people choose to gain wealth while with us, that's great too. And if they don't choose to gain the wealth, that's perfectly okay. And we don't push them. There's no reason to do that. We want customers, we want team members, and we want growers. And anyone can live within that ecosystem. And they will typically raise their hand when they decide to really get engaged at a higher level. What we want to do is make sure that we introduce them to the program. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make the client the hero of the story. We're going to ask them the simple line. So tell me about your authentic health goals. Tell me about what's going on in your life. What is important to you? Your family, your children, building a legacy of health and wellness within your family, being more active when you're older, being more energetic, having more energy, being part of a community, having a cause that you're involved in. Now we're getting somewhere. We're understanding what really is important to them. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to, as we have them go through their story, we're going to identify the challenges. So everyone has an obstacle, a challenge, a reason that we're talking to them. So I would love to be more healthy. I just don't have the time, the money, the information. I would love to drop some weight and feel better. I just don't have the willpower. I just don't have a plan in place. I just don't have that. And then we're going to cement that challenge. So what I'm hearing you say, Crystal, is that you want to improve your overall health, yet your finances are holding you back. Is that correct? And yes, that's correct. Okay. Listen, I would love to be now and you're not going to say this, but now you become the guide. Hey, listen, Xendurance is perfect for people like you because all we want is for people to live a healthy life. Let's identify what's one area of health that you really would like to focus on. Hey, I want to be able to go longer in the gym. I want to have a better meal replacement plan. I want to have a healthier, diet. Hey, every one of those things, we have products that can help. Can I explain to you what extreme endurance does for going longer? Can I tell you a little bit about our collagen greens and what it does for a diet? Can I explain to you about our lean product, which is the highest quality meal replacement product in the market? Would you give me the opportunity to tell you a little bit about what it does? And then you can say, this is the product that I used to drop 30 pounds, to drop 10 pounds and keep it off. And would that work for you? And asking questions like that. As they see that now we're offering them, we're not lecturing them, but we're offering them a guide. So we'd be communicating to them with empathy and with authority. I completely understand how frustrating that can be because I've been there too. Okay, I know that situation of not being able to afford the product is challenging. I've been in that situation where finances were tight. Can I explain to you how you might be able to get your product covered and even make a little money if you just put a little effort into, just like telling people about your favorite restaurant, you told people about the product and they ordered from you? Would that work for you? Okay, no, you don't want to do that. You just want to be a customer. Okay, so how do you think you're going to be able to afford to get the right product into your world? That's outstanding if you have an opportunity to do that. If you ever want to zero out the product so that you're not even paying for it and you're actually making some income and bringing more people into your world and building that out, please let me know. We want to make sure that we don't tell them that we know exactly how they're feeling. We're going to tell them that we know what that feels like. We're not going to say you should do this if you choose to, is the way that we're going to do that. We're going to make them feel safe and comforted. And we're going to start to give them positivity. Now what we want to do is we've established ourselves as the guide. Now we're going to put the plan in place. So this is what we're going to work on today. If you've established we worked on the last couple of weeks on getting them so you establish yourself as I am the person that can help you reach these health goals. Now the important thing is we got to put a plan into place. We got to continually move the client forward. Now, if you're like me and you took the XND products and you were just simply blown away, I was literally calling Sandy and Jason saying, how do I get more of this? How do I get closer to you guys? How do I get more involved in these products? That's literally how I got here. I was an easy sell because I was already a homer for the products. So now that we have somebody but not all people are going to be like, hey, I just want to go further. So we're going to need to establish a plan. Now we start using language of how we move people forward. So let's say that Casey comes to me and I'm talking to her. We're having Thanksgiving dinner together. And she says, man, I've always been looking for a real good health plan to sustain weight loss and feel more energetic. Then I'm going to start making statements like, oh, I don't want to say, well, have you tried this product, I mean, look at what the ingredients here. Would you do that? Because that's not going to work. That they're not going to want to get into the nitty gritty. They're going to want to see that they're going to be successful with this, and they're going to want to see that somebody's going to give them the plan. So the plan would be stated like this. Hey, Casey, so what I hear you saying is that you want to get healthy so that you can lose weight and sustain it. Does that sound right? She's oh yeah. I want to be really healthy, and I want to lose the weight, and I want to stay healthy. So I want to be on the product, and I want to build out a lifestyle from that. Awesome. Now I'm going to give her the guide. Hey, listen, Casey, this transformation, it's a long, great process. And you know what? We can get through it together, because I'm going to explain to you the products that you should be taking that I know will give you the best results. So what did I just establish there? I did something where and I'm even doing it with my hands. Hey, this transformation is a journey. Anna, what did I do? You're smiling, so
I'm laughing because you're talking to them in their language.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're repeating what they said.
Just repeating everything back to them. And now what I'm creating is a long runway. Like, if you have people that say, well, I'm just looking for a pill that I can take, and I'm going to wake up and have 30 pounds gone, because that's what most people want, right? Most people just say like everything, well, just give me a pill that I can take. I saw this infomercial. I'm going to order this thing. And it showed this like diagram of a belly, and then the belly was gone. It wasn't even on a real person. But that's what I want. And we've got to get people in the mindset that if you're going to be successful, the transformation is going to be like a long road trip that you're going to go on. I'm going to give you the roadmap so that we don't miss any gas stations and sightseeing along the road trip. I'm going to give you a plan as I tell you about the product. Then this is an important thing to do. And I want you really to think about this. Think about what I'm about to say. Give the plan a name. Okay, so if I'm working with Casey, I'm going to say, hey, Casey, I love what you're saying. I have been in the situation. I've never been in your exact situation, but I came to Xendurance and I went through a transformation. And I'm so excited to create Casey's transformational journey with Sean Pollard. I can't wait to create Casey's journey, successful journey. Are you ready to start Casey's successful journey, Casey? Yeah, we are creating that right now. So now I've just done something else to the mind, because remember, the mind wants familiarity. The mind wants to feel good, and we lean into it. If I say, Casey, I'm going to throw you on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's growth pattern to losing weight, and I can't wait for you to get started. What does that mean to Casey? She's like, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I don't know. That's cool.
Can I interrupt and
Yeah.
say, I think that would be like if somebody came to me and said, oh, we're going to put you on The Rock's plan. I'd be like, dude, I'm not anything like The Rock.
Exactly.
I'm not even there. Like, he's so big, he's so strong, and I'm just this little, like, you would just immediately separate yourself from that, because that's not me.
Well, listen, I had this, I've told you guys before, at my tennis club, I've had people go to the Xendurance site. I've had two ladies go, you guys aren't for me. That's like, it's too much. Like, you know, like they have a little bit of weight to drop, and they love being active, but they're almost like, you guys just work with these Greek gods. I mean, you know, and I'm like, no, the product is for every single human's health journey. Let's create the Audrey plan. I literally would say that. Let's create the Audrey plan, and I can get you products that will work well with you. Don't bundle them into, hey, you have to be now like Josh Bridges. You know, I mean, people will watch a Josh Bridges video and go, are you out of your mind? I'm not going to be pushing a tire around for an hour. I mean, that's not me. So when we give them the plan, we're gonna explain to them, Casey, I'm excited that you are interested in getting healthy and keeping the weight off for a long time. Hey, this transformational journey can be a long runway, and I'm excited to do it with you. We're going to go through it together. And Casey, are you ready to start the Casey Harden successful journey to happiness and energy and weight loss? Because I am. Man, that sounds like a great journey to go on. Now I've given it to her. She owns that now. She's like, oh my God, I got the Casey plan that I got to get involved. So I've given the plan. I want somebody just to take a stab. This is all from building a story brand. Just if you're interested, this is the way people like to be sold to. So now I've given her the plan. What's the next thing that I need to do to make some things happen? Anyone just raise their hand. We're going to move to the next step. What do you think it is? Take a guess. All answers are fine. It's a 2-drink minimum for the call today. It could be the comedy hour. Anna, what do you think now? I've given them, I've established that they're the hero. I've established myself as the guide. I've called them to action and given them that. Well, I've given them a plan.
Right.
What do I need to do now? I need to get them to get into.
I would to commit to one goal.
Action, do it. So we could have, what if I gave her the plan? I said, Casey, it's been so great sitting across from me at this Thanksgiving. I just gave you the Casey Harden hero plan. You are going to be so great. Hey, you know what? I got to go. I'll talk to you later. Maybe I'll give you a ring next week. Would I do that? No. Now I'm going to call them to action. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to lock it down. And this is how I'm going to call them to action. So just so we're following the steps, they're the hero, we're the guide, we give them a plan, and now we're calling them into action. So Casey, hey, listen, with your goals and desires, it's important that we get you signed up today to get into action. Does that make sense? Because you got that momentum. I want to get the Casey Harden plan in action. So with your goals and your desire to lose this weight, let's get you signed up today, and so we can get the plan in play. Does that make sense? Then what's Casey got to do when I say, does that make sense? She has to say something. So many people, I'm just talking about salespeople, it would drive me crazy. You see people saying, well, I can't believe with this, and this, you're not going to buy this car. You know, looks like you're ready to purchase. It looks like we should be going. What's wrong? That's not a way to move somebody forward. You want to say to them, with your goals and your desires, we need to get you signed up today. Does that make sense? The tie down is, does that make sense? Because now she's going to go. And if she's going like this, then we miss one step. You know, oh, then what did we miss? Why are you not ready to get into action? And then we're going to figure that out too. So to get results, we know we need to get started, Casey. And we could start on January 1 next year, or do you want to already have that weight off by January next year? What's your thought? Well, I don't want to wait. No, let's go. Get me signed up. I mean, in fact, I want January 1. I want to be I want to be ready to go. You know, I always love, it's almost like the takeaway when you push something out and say, hey, it's your decision. And you make it seem like it's getting almost like pushed out or taken away from them? Or do you want to start today? That's another way to get people saying, no, I'm ready to go. Why would I wait to start the Casey Harden Victory Plan? I'm going to bring also free value. And when we say free value, everyone says, oh my gosh, what's free? And Casey, guess what? You and I are going to stay connected during the Casey Victory Action Plan. And I'm going to make sure, not only that are you taking the product, I'm going to probably introduce some other products that you're going to absolutely knock your socks off. You're going to start off with a motion pack. You're going to take the most important product I think that the world doesn't know about, the Extreme Endurance. Reducing lactic acid, reducing, any inflammation, and it's going to give you the ability to go faster, longer. It's the product that brought me to this company. You're going to love the lean protein. It's outstanding. It's an incredible product, and you're going to love the focus drink. Uses, the beetroot powder to open up your blood vessels, get you moving. Phenomenal post workout. Great product. Keep you hydrated. Wait till you try the collagen and greens. My nails and hair have never been better. And did you know that you lose collagen, you stop producing collagen about age 25, your body's going to be begging you for it and you'll never get off that product. You're going to love it. Casey, you ready to get rocking and rolling? Let's go. So what we're doing when we build the story brand is we're walking them through a structure. We're walking them through a process. Number one, you're the hero, they're the hero. So if I'm going to come up and I'm at an incredible, I'm at a gym and I'm working out and I roll over to Erica and Erica says, man, I'd love to hear more about this Xendurance product. I would say, Erica, I would love to tell you all about that. Hey, but first, I hear a little bit about you? What are you doing at this incredible CrossFit? You look quite fit. You work out a lot. What's your health goal? Oh yeah, no, I'm really into working out and these are my following goals. That's fantastic. Hey, I heard you say something. You used the word continual improvement, or the words continual improvement. Tell me more about that. Oh yeah, well, fantastic. You know what? I love your vision of your health goal. I think you're an amazing human being. You should be so proud of what you're currently doing. You're incredible. You know what? I work for a company that really supports incredible people like you. It would be awesome if I can explain to you what some of the products that we have, what they really can do to enhance that long-term growth. What product are you currently using? Oh, you aren't using any. Okay. Oh, you are using some. So what would improve? What are you looking to improve out of that product selection? What's something that you might be missing? Hey, listen, I would absolutely love to tell you about the following products. Do I have your permission to let you know about what Extreme Endurance does? Have you heard of this product? Can I tell you a little bit about it? Outstanding. Now you know what? I see that you would really benefit from this product. Erica, I would love to build the Erica Health Victory Plan with you. Would you like to have a victory plan? Outstanding. Hey, for that to happen, we're going to need to sign you up today. And when we sign you up, this is what is going to happen. Or you could wait till January, till the next year, but you kind of wanted to hit that goal before then. Is that correct? Is that correct? Is the tie down? So now we're going to give them a plan and then we call them into action. Very important that we follow these simple steps. Have I lost anybody here or is everybody moving along with me? So tell me right now, we got 3 minutes. Give me some feedback on how you feel this is going to make you more comfortable or is it going to help to improve? Just somebody raise your hand if you have something to add value on. How can this improve your conversations?
It's definitely going to change how I talk with people, approach with them. Meaning I'll become more approachable versus me having to go after them because of the language, making them the hero.
And think about how you could use this in your everyday relationships. My daughter is home from school, or not, she's out of school. She's living in Portland. She's just working retail with a college degree. We had a conversation last night. And I did this with her last night. I'm so frustrated because I'm not getting the jobs that I want. I'm really upset with that. The first thing I said to her was, hey, Chantel, you are an incredible human being. You've got 2 degrees from Berkeley. That's not an easy school to go to. Wouldn't you agree? Oh no, yeah, that's not easy. Hey, you're getting out there. You're taking the chance. You moved up to Portland because you love that vibe. You just moved there. You just went after it. Not many people do that, do they? So tell me, what's the real pain point? What is going on that is happening? I'm just not getting these specific jobs. Hey, you know what? What if we sat down and thought, let's just brainstorm on the best way that we could tweak whatever you're doing to see if we can get some improvement. Can we go through that exercise? Hey, I tell you what, I can check in with you through text and everything to see how you're doing. I'm going to send you some motivational stuff too. Hey, I even know some things about how to present yourself and communicate with people. Would you be interested in seeing those? Yeah, that'd be great. Hey, why don't we check in each week and just see how it went? And I'd like to guide you through this journey of finding that first job. Instead of it turning into, when we just get into almost an argument, well, just try harder. You just got to try harder. When you build a brand, you're letting the person know that they're important. You're identifying what the challenge is. You're helping you're establishing yourself as a guide. I can help and show you. And then you're giving them the plan, and now you call them to action. Very simple. And I'm going to have a PDF at the end of this that I'll send out to you guys that you'll be able to get. It's so important, though, that we pay attention to this for this Friday or this Wednesday, because we are going to be doing role plays this Wednesday. That's what the whole thing is going to be about. It's just role play, role play, role play. Really short, quick. We're going to have so much fun doing it. We're going to talk about down swings. We're going to talk about keyword backtracking. We're going to talk about building the story brand. And all of it starts to flow as you use it. You start saying, hey, this is not that hard to do. All I'm doing is asking questions. All I'm doing is listening. And then I'm being very strategic with my words so that they feel like we're the same. I've got to run to my next call, folks. I apologize, but I love you so much. Every one of you has greatness. Think about what we started with. Be that person on Friday. What do you have to do to be proud of yourself on Friday? How many calls? How many people are you going to connect with? How much are you going to love on yourself and improve yourself? And let's make it happen, okay? Go get it, guys. Would love you.